all injured here. 1v1 Siwal Frontier. Blue side we have Lindonin as the Warlock offensive melee commander. On the red side we have Toilailee as the Lord General support commander, fights in range and has a retinue, as you can see. 3 VPs as always, going northeast to southwest, that's top to bottom. None of them are natural. The northeast and center VPs are closer together. Lindonin goes for another Guardian squad. Toilailee goes for a Sentinel tier 1 vehicle and another Guardsman squad hitting the field now. Warlock tries to engage the Lord General in melee. There's the Sentinel stun. Imperial Guard very strong in 1v1 in my opinion, partly because they can get away with a very light tier 1. We'll see. I think double Shuriken Cannon is the best way to go. We'll see what Lindonin does. Guardians lose a member but do manage to cap that rep point. Warlock will be forced off soon by the Sentinel. Lord General takes the building, uses his speed, fleet of foot to get away. We have Guardians and Guardsmen in a melee fight. Here's the Sergeant upgrade though, so Guardsmen should win this now. Guardians should just leave before they lose members. And they do. And they get away with no losses. Guardsmen working on this power node. Lindonin has a generator up. Toilailee does not. First Shuriken Cannon is on the field. Toilailee just got 2 gens there. Eldar setup team suppresses. Very quick compared to other setup teams for the other factions, which is why double Shurikens is so popular. They can easily maneuver and cover each other. Guardians have their battle equipment. Will we see a grenade? Guardsmen are nicely bunched up, which they tend to do when they're behind cover. There's a grenade. Guardsmen dodge it. Did lose a member though. Here comes the Sentinel to stomp in the Guardians' faces, and they just get out of there. Guardsmen are idle at top. Also going after the rep point now. Shuriken Cannon set up covering this mid-south section. Sentinel easily out of range though, working on this node. Lord General is taking bottom, 500 to 427, early lead for Toilailee. Lindonin wreck starved at the moment. Look at the difference in requisition income. Sentinel takes out 1 member of the Shuriken thing and he's able to get away. 1 member of the retinue goes down for Toilailee, instantly replaced. Guardians forced off. Lord General wields a bolter by default in 1 hand because he's cool like that and has an augmetic arm. Warlock, no war gear yet. No upgrades either for the Lord General. Do both Guardians have battle equipment? They do. We may see Toilailee go straight to tier 2 here. Warlock trying to engage this Lord General. Now has Shuriken Cannon and Guardian support. Lord General can engage the Shuriken Cannon in melee though, shutting it down, and it's forced off. It's going to be a bad engagement from Lindonin. Doesn't want to lose Guardian models needlessly. Manages to take out a Stormtrooper. Grenade misses. Look how much the Guardsmen bunch up when they are behind cover. Unbelievable. Top is blue, center is red, bottom is also red, so that's 2 to 1 for Toilailee. All going after this power now. Perhaps should try to go for flamers. No, he's going for a last turret right in front of Lindonin's base. Lindonin engages the Guardsmen and they scrap the turret and run the hell away. Shuriken Cannons are pretty good versus Sentinels if they're able to set up. Are we going to see a grenade from these Guardians? There it is. Hits one member and kills them. The rest get away. Stunned and forced off. Toilailee doing a pretty good job with that Sentinel, getting it around the map, using its mobility. Has the map pretty much. It's going to hit tier 2 now. Lindonin will be a little bit behind. Chimera straight away for Toilailee. Pretty good choice in general for Guardsmen, since they can dodge nasty AoE things like plasma grenades. Destructor goes off from the Warlock, taking out 2 Guardsman models, and they run the hell away. Lindonin retakes center. Sentinel playing it carefully, needs to be careful. Shuriken does so much damage to it. Lord General has taken top and is now idle. Guardians taking bottom. 500 plays 3-1-1. Lindonin has quite a lot of VPs to make up here, almost 200. Commissar retinue member, you see, giving the General this lovely shield, protecting the entire retinue from range fire. Shuriken is forced off. Warlock getting some range attacks off on that node, but it's not going to do much. Chimera being very brazen, there's not much Lindonin can do to it at the moment. Here comes some Wraith Guard though, which are a very good choice in my opinion versus Imperial Guard. Such devastating AoE range firepower, and unless the Imperial Guard player has Ogrins or Katashans on the field, there's not much they can do to it. Avoid. This grenade is going to hit this Guardsman squad. Ouch! They're going to get wiped from range fire. Here they do. The Chimera could not get to them in time. Toilailee losing that Guardsman squad completely. This turret will not last long. Warlock chases the Chimera away. Not much he can do to it, but still. Top is red, center is red, bottom will be red. All Toilailee have a triple cap here. 487 plays 282. Warlock chasing the Chimera. We have warp spiders on the way. That's going to spell doom for this Chimera, I think. Haywire grenade combined with Wraith Guard fire. Wraith Guard are an artillery unit, super heavy infantry, cannot be suppressed. Their attacks do high damage to everything, but they are easily stopped by any half decent melee unit. And you can also keep moving as the Chimera is doing and avoid their fire. Sentinel down to about 3rd health. These Guardsmen can repair. Here come the Warp Spiders, already have their aspects. Warlock gets away. He does. We're going to see the Haywire grenade here. This might be the end of the Chimera. One volley will finish it off, I think, from these Wraith Guard. They are very low on health, they need to be careful. And they do finish it off. Chimera goes out of control, crashes into some rocks, and Wraith Guard get away. Great use of the Commissar retinue member's shield there, protecting the Guardsman and the General himself. There's Beacon Barrage. Does not take out the Shuriken Cannon completely, gets away with 2 models. 2 VPs to 1 for Lindonin, 213 plays 475. Ogrins on the field to Toilailee, but all he has are Guardsmen and Ogrins. Huge numbers from Lindonin. Numbers advantage, I mean. Needs to make it count though, needs to start capping. Ogrin's so tough melee unit, and they are faster than you'd think, especially when they charge, as they do now. Fantastic grenade from Lindonin. Takes out a member, and that's going to take quite a while to regenerate all that health. They are getting their bonehead leader though. This is a second Ogryn squad on the way for Toilailee, and it's cancelled in favour of another Chimera. Not sure if that's a good idea. Lindonin still has the Warp Spiders and Wraithguard, do exactly the same thing again. Perhaps he feels he can tie up the Wraithguard with the Ogryns first, but the Shuriken Cannon is around. Ogryns have no way to break suppression. Guardians have their Warlock leader, as you can see, gives them embolden. Capping the wreck point. Bottom is still all red. I think Lindonin should concentrate mid and top. Ogryns engage the Warlock. There's Imperial slash. Must have Witchblade of Kronos. There it is. Wraithguard working on the Lord General, of course. It does high AoE damage and also suppresses infantry, as you saw there. Shurikens behind an energy shield. Do not set up in time to keep the Ogryns at bay though, they just get through it. They should get away, and they do. Guardsmen taking the mid BP. Guardians are bottom. Top is still red. It's going to be 2-1 for Toilailee soon. 172 plays 464. Toilailee making this work with very little units. These Ogryns have been so difficult for Lindonin to deal with. They are finally forced off. We do have another Ogryn squad on the way. This is going to be pretty tricky for Lindonin. Perhaps another Shuriken Cannon team. Perhaps another Warp Strider squad. We'll see what he goes for. Try and deal with this. Fire Prism. Going tier 3 and getting a Fire Prism I think would be pretty risky. He does constantly knock back, but if it gets caught by one of the Ogryn squads, it will go down pretty fast. This Chimera is still alive and kicking. Here is the Haywire though, and here comes the Wraithguard, so it might be all over. But here are Ogryns to support. Need to type as Wraithguard now. Wraithguard getting shots of one more volley and it will go down. This is a huge engagement here. Double Ogryns moving in. Warp Spider's using the teleports to stay out of the Ogryns range. Wraithguard can now turn and engage. Shuriken Cannon doing its job. Warlock went down, did not see that. Must have just been a combination of Ogryns and Guardsmen. You see the shell of the Chimera. No weapon upgrades for these Guardsmen. Ogryns able to close the distance on these Wraithguard. Now go for the Shuriken Cannon. It should get away. Now there's no suppression to stop them unless these Wraithguard can get a shot off. Don't think they will. They're forced to retreat and this could be dangerous. They could finish them off here. No, they decide not to chase. Second Ogry squad come to force. Fantastic grenade again from Lindonin, but we see the Sergeant Medipack from the retinue member. You see the Sergeant in the bottom left there. Can pass out Medipacks to allied units. Fantastic ability. Almost full retinue for the Lord General, only missing the Vox Operator. Oh, the Vox Operator is there. We do have a full retinue. Does not have the energy to use all of the abilities at once, but very, very versatile now. Ogryns dodge that grenade. Guardians need to get the hell in the building or they will die very fast. Ogryns cap top, will they? No. 1 VP each, 149 plays 457. Lindonin needs to feel like he needs to wipe one of these Ogryn squads to get some breathing space. He's has tons of power. Here's the Autarch being called in. Lord General gets away without losing members. Eldar Sub-Commander fights in melee by default. Very, very quick and can jump over cover. Ogryns do manage to cap top. Guardian should get that back immediately, and they do. Bottom is now blue. Looks like Toilailee is concentrating centre. if he just avoided center, he could take the shuriken cannon out of the game. Another fantastic grenade from Lindonin takes out a Ogryn member. Warlock has Executioner Spear, good versus all targets. Guardian's taking top. Lindonin has a triple cap now, needs to hold on to 2 of these points. Warp Spiders were idle, now they are capping, has retaken the map. Good play from Lindonin. You'd think it would be his game to lose at the moment, but he's pretty spread out here. Toilailee hits the center and hits it hard. He could force off the shuriken cannon, and then the Ogryns wouldn't have much to stand in their way. Guardsmen looks like they're sneaking top to try and cap. Shuriken cannon and ethereal slash, but we have a creeping barrage on these shuriken cannon members. Will they get away? Lose tons of models down to 3, and they get away. Only lost 1 model. Warlock trying to chase those Ogryns, jumps the hell out of there because now Ogryns are on her. Grenade hits his own Warlock. Wraith Guard play it safe and move off. If they can take out that Warlock leader, they will be stunned, but they do not. Here come the shuriken cannons again. Lindonin should get another shuriken cannon, I feel. He should cover, and the Ogryns would have a much harder time pushing him back. He's constantly getting pushed back, and Toilailee is doing a good job at capping when he does. Warlock going bottom to have a word with these guardsmen. They have all 12 members. Nope, looks like she's going straight for the cap. 1-3-1 plays 3-5-5. Guardian's capping center now. Wraith Guard caught in melee by Ogryns. Ogryns causing so much trouble for Lindonin. Ethereal slash. Ogryns down to 3 members now. Seem to just shrug off shuriken cannon fire. Even at this range, and the other squad is snuck into melee. Shuriken cannon is going to be pretty lucky to get away here. Looks like the terrain worked in its favour. Warlock needs to be very careful. Ogryns moving into base here, but they do retreat. And again, Lindonin is pushed back. Lindonin going tier 3 here. I assume for an avatar there wouldn't be much other reason to go tier 3. General has lost most of his retinue, it seems. Has the Vox operator. Looks like these 2 squads are just going to stand and shoot at each other. Who's going to retreat first? Where we see a grenade. Bottom is red, guardsmen are idle. There's a grenade, misses.
We have 100 points remaining.
The Guardians will probably be forced off it. No, they stay in the fight. They don't have support from another Guardian squad. Well, here's another Guardsman squad too. Fantastic grenade from Lindonin. That heal came just in time. Still took out a bunch of models. 4. Here's the ult up with her spear. Guardsmen do not want to be in this fight any longer. Get the hell out of there. There they go. Warlock should be able to take out at least 1 model in retreat. There you go. 2 models. Bottom still red. Lindonin down to 94 VPs to 341. Manticore is on the field for Toilailee. Heavy artillery. Superb range, superb damage, but it's very, very vulnerable if it gets caught by the Warlock, for example. That spear would take it out pretty quickly, but the Warlock just gets away. Wraith Guard in big trouble. Move back to the shuriken cannon for cover. Warp Spiders should be helping out Guardians too. Ogryns so tough. 2035 super heavy infantry armor. There's the first Manticore shot. Shuriken cannon spots it quickly and doesn't lose a model. Ogryns using their disruptive ability to wade into this blob. Warlock heals them. Should be able to force them off. Get away with all 4 members. Pretty fortunate, I think. 1 VP each. 94 pays 310. Top is blue. Guardsmen need to run away now. And they do. We see a Grenadier retreat was probably already used. Lord General takes centre. Has the double cap over Lindonin. Lindonin having trouble keeping map control here. Because Ogrins are so difficult to deal with. Avatar will be on the way soon. Will it be enough? You could probably park the Avatar center VP and hold it, and then hold top. Manticore strike. Guardians down to 2 members, and they run away. Lord General will take top here. Lindonin should be able to take center, but these Ogrins will have a word with those Wraith Guard. He has bottom. Wraith Guard do not cap. Creeping barrage again. Toilailee has used that to disrupt this Shuriken cannon at very annoying times. Wraith Guard pretty lucky not to lose a model in that engagement. Here is the Avatar on the way for Lindonin. I thought another Shuriken or another Warp Spider squad would have been better, but we'll see. 3rd Chimera on the field for Toilailee. Able to keep the Ogrins in the fight longer if it does get targeted. Will the Warlock get away here? 7 hit points he was down to, but he gets away. Warlock can now engage this huge blob of guardsmen. Needs some special attacks to make this worthwhile. There's one. Center is red, top is blue, bottom is blue. Lindonin needs to hold on to this. Here comes some Ogrins though to take bottom. Chased by Warp Spiders, use the terrain so they cannot be targeted. Avatar is almost there. Looks like the Manticore is firing on center. Guardians get away with 1 model. Might be able to take it out in retreat with his Ogrins. Oh! Very lucky to get away with 3 hit points. Wraith Guard. Devastating damage to these Ogrins. Down to 3 members. 2. Can the Warlock take out 1 more in retreat? Does. Down to 1 member. They live to fight another day, up to level 3 now. The other squad is level 2, they are so tough. Here comes the Chimera, doesn't want to get isolated. And here's the Avatar, Eldar super unit, fights in melee, buffs all surrounding Eldar units. And it's not slow, as you can see. This Chimera is in big trouble, might switch targets to the Manticore. Is a Wailing Doom on the rear armour. Ouch. Takes out more than half of the Manticore's health. 2, maybe even 1 rear armour hit would take out the Manticore there. Chimera scaring off the Wraith Guard, they turn to engage. 81 plays 248. Where is the Avatar? Chasing this Manticore still. This should take it out. There it goes. Creeping barrage again on the Shuriken cannon. Forced off yet again by this Lord General's special ability. Global ability, I should say. Wailing Doom on this blob of guardsmen. Ouch. Lots of death. They will reinforce very quickly though, of course. Look at that, 2 seconds they're back to full strength. Ogrins catching Guardians, trying to cap. Looks like Guardsman will take top. Center also being taken by Guardsman. Avatar taking his time, taking them out. Nicely disrupted, but not in time to stop the cap. Bottom is also red. Lindonin will kick himself if he loses this. Just could not deal with these Ogrins. Ethereal Slash and the Warlock goes down in retreat to Ogrins. Ogrins now turn to engage the Avatar. Avatar, of course, cannot cap points. Toilailee now has a triple cap. Lindonin's VPs won't last long. Here's an Eldritch Storm to scare off those guardsmen. Running out of time though, down to 30 VPs. Ouch, lots of guardsmen died. Wraith Guard tried to cap center. Will it be enough though? Guardians are trying to cap top. They do manage to decap. And manage to decap center. Will they be able to cap in time? I don't think they will, because top is being capped by guardsmen now, and Avatar won't be able to take them out in time. It looks like Toilailee is going to take this game. Double Ogrins winning the game for him, and there's the VP count going down to 0. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.